Hey, what's up guys? It's Chris here again. I'm back with another tutorial on how to draw hair. So let me go ahead and draw in a head really quick so we can just focus on the hair for this video. Okay, I got my head drew in. As you can see, I kind of just drew in that little egg shape that I always do, and I drew mostly everything in already except for the hair because that's what we're gonna be doing today. So let's go ahead and get started by drawing another, maybe like almost a half circle shape right above his head, and this is kind of where the hair is gonna sit on. So it looks like a really good illustration of the hair sitting on top of the head, because I don't want to start drawing, I don't want the hair to end up somewhere around here. I want the hair to end up a little bit above his head, so it looks like the hair is sitting on top of the head. So we're gonna start right here, and maybe we'll draw a strand down. You see that I'm drawing at an angle. I could have just drawn a line straight down, but I kind of drew the hair at an angle just to give it a little bit more depth. So kind of just drawing it up, and what I noticed that in a lot of manga, there's always a little bit of hair coming down, like right in the center of the face. So the hair is going to come down like that. And then we'll start working over here. Maybe there's a strand coming down this way over here, kind of meet the eye right here. And then another strand coming over here. Now when I drew in the face, I kind of drew in both of the ears. But you know what? I'm not going to use this one over here. I'm just going to draw right over it. So let's go ahead and erase that ear because we don't really need it. I guess the trick of it is just try to get these sharp edges right here. Like where both of the strand meet each other, there's a very sharp edge, and I guess the sharper the better. I think, and that's what I see in a lot of mangas, that when they draw hair, this part of the hair is really sharp. So let's go ahead and draw some more over here. Maybe a couple of strands coming down this way. So let's start working on the top of the head. And I'm going to start right here. I'm going to draw like a little V shape. Let's go ahead and bring this down. And let's draw another little sharp piece right here. And we're going to draw it up and we can meet that line. And maybe a couple more right here, maybe some small one. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So you see I drew this line here. And again, these are just guidelines. You can kind of go wow, because it's hair. I mean, it could fly any way. It doesn't, there's not one way that the hair could sit. It could fly any way you want. So you don't have to draw it, meet that line. You can draw a little bit higher, you can draw a little bit lower. But as long as you don't draw it to the head, it looks, like the hair looks kind of fluffy, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and start doing this side over here. Maybe got another couple, one coming down this way. It's covering some of the ear, so it gives it a little bit of depth, like the hair is in front of the ear instead of just, you know, like in the back or something like that. So this one is in front, and there's a couple more in the back, so it gives you a little bit more depth right here. Right there. Maybe a couple more in here. And I know that it looks like I'm just randomly putting them in, but I mean I did plan it out ahead of time, like what kind of hairstyle I want, how I want to draw it. But most of the lines are just random lines, but I do have an idea before I drew it, so don't think that I'm just randomly drawing stuff in, which I kind of am, but there is a little plan to it. So over here, it looks kind of busy over here. So let's try to make it look busy over here also, but drawing just a little bit more detail. So you kind of want the two to kind of balance each other out. And now I'm just putting a little bit detail here and there just to give it, you know, that little fluffiness, I guess. Let's go ahead and draw on this ear, since it's going to be visible. Like this one, I took it out because I kind of decided to, you know, just to draw it over it. But this one is not, so I have to draw in the little details in the ear. And again, this is just one of the hairstyle. I mean, when it comes to hair, I think it's endless. I mean, you can really do like a lot of stuff with hair, especially when you like trying to make your own character or something. You can come up with like weird hairstyle that's just, you know, just really unique, and it'll be your own character, because, you know, you never seen like that kind of hairstyle before. And you know, now in manga, there's a lot of manga kind of look similar to each other because they have the same hair. You know, the facial feature is kind of the same. So if you can find a way to create your own style where, you know, your character looks unique, that can go a long way. You can really, like, people can really tell, like, hey, that's that character right there. You know, because his hair is really unique, or you know, the clothing is really unique. His facial feature is really unique. So there's a lot of things you can do with it. So let me go ahead and ink this one in. I think this one is done. So okay guys, I'm pretty much done with this one. I'm just putting a little bit of detail here and there, and I kind of just shade the hair a little bit. I didn't really do too much on it. And again, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. And this is actually one of my requests from my Facebook page. And I mean, I could do a whole series on drawing hair, like so many different hairstyle, male, female, you know, long, short. So I might just do that. And again, thank you. If this video is helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys again on the next one.